Hello, welcome Scorpio friends. My name's Evan Ryu, and this is your healing horoscope for February 19th through February 25th. As an astral shaman, I will be going over the planetary transitions and lunar phase for the week. Circle is open. I will be rattling over the cards, connecting with your energy. Let's begin with Monday's conjunction. Monday, the true node or north node came into conjunction with Chiron. Let's really go over what all of these energies mean and how it will be affecting you. First, what does this energy mean? The north node right over here, that north node is your purpose. It's where when you make a goal and aspire towards something more, that's where it's sitting. It's sitting in your future self, your most purposeful self. Now, we can also see that the south node is right alongside this north node. That's because whatever you do in the past, that past self directly correlates how you get to your purposeful self. Now, that being said, it is in conjunction or union with Chiron. Conjunction just means that it is connecting, it is uniting with this other energy. It's a blending of your north node with Chiron. Chiron is a beautiful asteroid that connects with your heart chakra, specifically how you release energy from your heart chakra. It connects with your divine masculine heart chakra aspect of how you release a wound. Each life we have a wound to almost repair and make medicine from. Now, that being said, your medicine or your wound or the triggers are uniting with this future self where your goals are sitting. How is this actually correlating with your energy? The ring. There is an actual ring that you're either wearing or there is a promise that you made to yourself, to your future self and your past self that is being triggered here. You're not the only one that this is coming up in. Let's see in the past where this really came through and where this promise and maybe it was a physical ring enveloped. Water rabbit. The sweetness of quiet love. So this came in this year, actually. This year, a ring presented itself, and it may be triggering you or shifting you in certain ways for bringing sweetness back into your life. And it's actually happening, just happened, maybe right before February. Anytime in that past 2023 and the first month, January, this energy, this actual ring and promise is changing you from a past self to your future self, but it's becoming incredibly triggering. So let's see what mindset we need to obtain, especially since this is a very recent energy that you're dealing with. The lunar phase that we're in right now is the waxing gibbous, and that has all to do with changing our mindset to get closer to our goals that we set. During the new moon, we subconsciously, consciously set goals, and right now you're trying to have the mindset to continue those goals. Let's see where your mind is at. Waxing crescent. You're still putting all the pieces together. Your mind is still trying to see, well, where does this piece fit for this beautiful, sweet, and not rambunctious love? I feel like before you entertained this ring, you were in a loving lifestyle that was more loud and proud with their love. Now you're in a sweet and quiet essence of how to love yourself and others. And you've made a promise to be almost humble. Now, how are these pieces coming together? You're still putting them together. And in your mind, recognize what's happening in your mind right now through this promise has yet to actually come together. And I feel like you have thoughts, you have a mindset of it's together and I don't like it, or it's together and maybe it doesn't look like the promise I originally made last year. But keep in mind, be mindful, you don't have all the pieces. Remember that. Let's see how this is going to help you in knowing that you don't have all the pieces together. How is this helping you in your near future? Ooh, metal dog. Now, I did a collective reading for the review of the Chinese 5 Elements Oracle deck. And this is a collective thing that we're all striving for, is to simplify our lives. So this concept of knowing, hey, what's happening in your mind, you don't have all the pieces yet. This is going to help you simplify your life. And this is part of your promise of simplifying your life. Next, Friday, which recording this video the day before, so tomorrow, Mercury transitions into Pisces. What does that mean? That means that your throat chakra, your communication center, your ability to express yourself is going to become more fluid, and it's hopefully amplifying how you express yourself in your mind, knowing, hey, I don't have all the pieces to express myself right now, but I'm going to work on it, and how to simplify the promise that you made yourself last year. Second house, resources. So communicate resources. Look to see if you have anything in your second house and communicate what resources do you need? What resources will you need to not only piece everything together? Because again, your mind, I feel right now, feels like you have all of the resources. This is it. It's capped off. You don't. There are more resources out there. There are more pieces out there for you to simplify your life and make things that much greater and better, and to stick with this promise that you have made, and most honestly, recently made. Let's check out and see what it means to continue gathering our resources, communicating what we need around us to help and how that helps. Fire dragon. So your resources are directly helping you co-create with the universe. It's sparking up empowerment. So recognize how the things that you use around you are actually assistance from the universe to help you continue creating this promise of sweet love for yourself and others. And Saturday, that full moon raises our vibration. And I'll say it time and time again, full moons are meant to raise our vibration so we can release things that don't fit. So we can release this mindset that everything's together. It's not together yet. So we can release certain aspects of, you might be simplifying your life too much that you're getting rid of resources. And we need to really see, what is it that we need to release? What do you need to release from your unique self that's actually taking up space from your initial goals? Here's some meditation cards just to keep us focused on the energy of that beautiful full moon in Virgo. If you have Virgo placements, these are being affected and need some sort of releasing energy. Let's check out what's going on. Yellowing, you're experiencing a need of releasing your ego. You're needing to release certain aspects of support. You're needing to release parts of parts of your life that used to be very loud, parts of your life that used to be very helpful in certain manners, you need to release this yellowing and bring it back to a purified state. And it's actually speaking really about releasing people. There needs to be a disconnect. That's what I'm really following here. There needs to be a disconnect so you remain with your promise. And once you have that disconnect, once you have that thinning of energy from whatever is going on with this love and this ring, you need to have a disconnect first. So then you can reach the waning gibbous happening on Sunday. So then you have space to receive your true intentions, your true desires. Let's see how and what that looks like. They're very large cards. So what are you receiving now that you were able to release and make room? Scorpio, passion. So in essence, you're receiving yourself again, because this is Scorpio, this is your reading. You're making room for your own self, and you're making room for your passion. And I feel like you made a promise to your passion to always love what you're passionate about. And that's why right now your mind might be a bit cloudy, because you don't see everything you're passionate about isn't here in front of you at this moment. And it will be. You will be receiving it. You will be receiving your desires and yourself and who you actually are to your core. Let's see an angel number that reflects this reading. Oh, right away. 9. This is space. This is dealing with time. This is dealing with grounding your spiritual aspect of yourself, not being afraid to ground the spiritual aspect of who you are and who you are passionate with and around. So look out for the number 9 when you are needing to remember the passion and drive that you carry within yourself, that you need to be thankful for. And remember the number 2. When you see 2s, recognize what is around you and what tools or material things help you communicate what you want to create with the universe. Let's get a nice little recap on this entire reading. Cycles. This is really showing you, you know what, you're going through cycles. We're at a mindset. We're at that waxing gibbous phase, and you'll be at a waxing crescent phase again and be piecing it all together with this new information about yourself. So recognize the lunar phases, recognize the cycle that you're in, and that it's only a part of your vision. It's only a part of your creation with the universe. Let's see. Let's get another card here. Charisma, Queen of Wands, your spirit, your flame, your fire, your ability to manifest. You having charisma within these cycles. So knowing that it's a cycle, owning the spirit that each cycle, each phase has to offer for you helps disconnect you from not being enough, not having enough, not doing enough, and reconnects you to your drive, your flame, and your passion that you are doing enough, you have enough, even if all the pieces aren't in your mind or your presence at the moment. What a beautiful reading. I have one more card for my fellow Scorpions. Let's see here. This is I wonder if I can actually shuffle this deck. Should we see? I bet it'll look really funny. No, it's too tiny. There we go. Oh, we just went through one of these January or February. We went through an adjustment. We went through a really big adjustment, and that also marks off the area that we learned about this ring. We learned about what it could bring for us and how we can shift into a more sweeter, quiet, and humble way of loving our promise to the universe. That is your reading, Scorpio friends. Thank you so much. Look out for resources around you, especially when you see that number 2. Look out for the number 9 and know that you need to be loving and passionate with yourself and your own goals. And it's your job to create the life that you want to make with the universe, and simplify it a bit and know that you don't know everything. Just because you go in depth with everyone doesn't mean that you know everything. Thank you so much. That is your reading. Please take whatever resonates, release the rest. Reminder, your charts are incredibly intricate, so go check out any other placements that you deem important. Thank you. If you have yet to do so, like and subscribe. Namaste, blessed.